why should there be terms on extending compassion to others? I think this kind of goes back to the question of politicization. But what are your thoughts on that? And we can go around. Yeah.
I can jump in. I would say that there shouldn't be terms, and I think sometimes that the issues that Wirren was setting out there with, and Tom as well, with the, as soon as you stop presenting in this very limited way as vulnerable, then suddenly you've breached the terms for compassion. I think that is some of the problem with that kind of discourse. And I would say that there shouldn't be terms. Yeah, I mean, men should be welcomed, and treated humanely and with respect and solidarity as well. That would be my argument.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I see everyone nodding, and I think the hesitation was like, wait, no, there absolutely shouldn't be.
Mm.
From the
Yeah.
political standpoint, I think um, there are things that cause there to be terms. People are afraid of losing their home, they're afraid of losing their parks or their whatever, and there are operators that move in a political sphere who will fight against. And I think there is a need for savvy political. I think this is where the idea of depoliticization has cuts both ways, because we need people that are deft at moving in a political sphere to support and protect those who can't, as we're talking about, speak up for themselves, because they are
Mm.
highly vulnerable. But at a human level, no, there shouldn't be. And I, Dr. Soraya, I think that's interesting. You mentioned there is like, um, at the end of it, I think I heard you say like part of this is we get stuck in the boxes of what we know, and that limits our problem solving and thinking about how do we help those. It doesn't. It may not mean that we're buying everybody a house, but that's not necessarily what's needed in the situation. We can get more creative in that. Any other thoughts on that comment?
I guess I feel like it's about this kind of very singular depiction of people, where people are perceived in this, like was said, like in this kind of put into a particular box.